just went live.
Alright, so starting with the very first Final Fantasy 1, we have the Barefisted Monk Black Belt class, fully capable of punching out an Eldritch Abomination.
Oh, in case you're wondering what he's going on about real quick, he's in the TV tropes, I can't blame him. And he's referencing Charles Atlas Superpower Final Fantasy right now. Hi guys.
Oh, hello, the Karasagi here, enjoying some Taco Bell and some TV tropes.
Yeah.
That's actually a very nice pairing if you think about it.
And we just picked up where we left off. Totally about
if you're wondering why I'm randomly quoting the Final Fantasy portion of the Charles Atlas Superpower, well, let's face it, we're kind of playing Final Fantasy VII.
Yeah. That's one way of playing it.
Oh, speaking of Final Fantasy VII, Tifa has her own little section, but first we have to reference Final Fantasy VI. Specifically, who do you think this trope could possibly be about Mr. Final Fantasy VI is better than 7?
Okay.
Now, which character do you think is this I'm about to reference? Just take a guess.
We're talking about someone who's supposed to be normal, but is totally not normal, right?
Basically, he's superhuman because he's just a badass.
Motherfucker suplex a train Sabin Rinfigaro.
Thanks to some slightly buggy code in Final Fantasy VI, Sabin, the martial artist, achieved mimetic mutation by being able to suplex a soul train. Suplex a soul train. In the actual game, he also held up a giant collapsing mansion for several minutes by simply standing under the doorframe and posing heroically. And in the ending cinematic, he also saves Edgar from an I-beam that, if Sabin were not in the party, takes 3 people to lift.
Sabin's a bit of a badass like that.
And on the topic of Final Fantasy VII, since we actually happen to play it, Tifa has her own entry, as I mentioned a moment ago. Tifa of Final Fantasy VII accomplishes similar feats despite being a slim but buxom girl. Considering that her freaking limit breaks include suplexes, which technically means you can suplex her off if you bring her into
I would just like to point out real quick, I just got the Earth and Heal Materials. Yay, Quake! Except I can't really equip on anybody because I'm only Cloud at the moment.
And you did remember, you got the Atomic Scissor, which basically renders Barret back.
I would like to point out real quick. The Hard Edge, stronger than the Mithril Saber. This is technically Cloud's first weapon upgrade right here.
And he completely bypassed it by stealing the Hard Edge from a Class 3 or Class 1 soldier?
3.
Class 3, yeah.
But likewise for the Striking Staff to the Full Metal Staff for Aerith.
That is a heck of a power increase.
Yeah, and the Carbon Bangle is an upgrade skip for Cloud and Tifa.
Since Red 13 is the absolute latest party member,
he doesn't
get a bonus.
Aerith, on the other hand... Wait, no, I have a Mithril Armlet to give her. I'm not going to waste money here yet. I'm going to wait until I get everybody first, because, we know what's coming. But let's just say we're going to be listening to my co-commentator fawn the shit out here in a couple minutes.
Because it's literally the penultimate Final Fantasy villain ever. Fuck your fucking Kuja and fuck your fucking Kefka.
Sephiroth fanboy, ladies and gentlemen.
And proud.
At least he admits it.
If they're proud of something, of course you're going to admit it. Now, I do admit, this particular portion, as much as I love fanboying over Sephiroth, this part is one of the longest single moments in the game where you don't actually accomplish a fucking thing.
Hey, can you do me a favor real quick? Because this is something I actually forgot to do before starting. Go to my Twitch channel, hit the chat bar, and hit pop out chat, and then send me the link it gives you. Okay, because it'll give you a new window for my chat. I mean, mind, I'm not expecting anybody to really pop in, but you never know.
Hang on.
Actually, no, I can do it myself real quick while we're in a silent point. Because if I were to do it, it would give echo. But since the game just went silent, I can do it.
Hang on.
Alright, so, that won't really matter.
As I'm finishing my last thing that I got in my box. I have to admit, the Doritos Locos Tacos from Taco Bell ain't bad, but not exactly something I'd usually eat.
Pop out and close Twitch. And now I have the chat window, and let us continue. Until one day. I'm just gonna throw out there, if you ever played Crisis Core, oh my god, that moment when you talk to Sephiroth about a mission after you've met Cloud, and Zack asks, "So, where's this mission taking place?" That moment when Sephiroth says, "We're going to Nibelheim." Speaking of Sephiroth,
And of course, that's actually spoiler for anyone actually watching this. That dude having a little bit of stomach issue right there is Cloud. Why? Because as we come to find out later in the game,
Cloud is a mindfuck mess.
and he's also got motion sickness, which means this Cloud cannot possibly be Cloud because he would be throwing up his lunch because he has trouble holding it together on a airship. How, of course, he doesn't chuck on a motorcycle is anyone's guess. Probably because he's actually in control of the damn thing. And he's also being able to distract himself by swinging a big-ass sword around. I don't know.
Hey, G-Bike's awesome. Don't question physics around G-Bike.
But I honestly think the only reason Barrett doesn't just straight up shoot the guys and save everyone a lot of headache is because of G-Bike logic. Basically, it doesn't happen in the actual game later on when you're in the Gold Saucer, so it's not going to happen when you actually do the actual thing.
We went over this yesterday.
I kind of should, but I just wanted to reiterate it. And did you actually notice that I'm not playing Skyrim and distracting myself this time?
I know, it's amazing. I actually have an active co-commentator.
Well, we're kind of at Hell Sephiroth, so I'm going to pay attention for at least a little bit.
Speaking of Hail Sephiroth,
This is literally the moment where Sephiroth shows exactly how broken he is as a character. This dragon, right here, will literally steamroll your entire party when you finally reach him in-game, reach Nibelheim. And look at that! He took 0 damage from that thing and kills the thing in 2 hits. That thing steamrolls your entire party later on when you actually reach this point in the game.
for the record, I'm level 1, which is why I didn't do anything. I'll prove it in about 5 minutes.
Also the fact that, well, let's face it, Sephiroth is broken as shit. Also, I'm pretty sure that Sephiroth has ungodly counter, which basically means that the dragon actually breathing fire at him instead of you, well, meant that that dragon was dead.
I don't think he has counter. I think he has pretty much every magic with all and resurrection.
Though, let's just be perfectly fair. Sephiroth is an Eldritch Abomination. Not at this point, but he does become one.
Yeah.
This is how strong he is before he becomes an Eldritch Abomination. All that really happens when he becomes an Eldritch Abomination is he refuses to fucking die.
Will never be a memory.
Considering how many times he comes back in his own series, let alone shows up in other series, this bastard will not die. He straight up, flat out refuses to do so. I don't even think he actually knows how to die. He's just that good. You know? So, I mean, Kuja, Kefka, I mean, they have the I refuse to die syndrome too, but nowhere near Sephiroth's level. You know?
Yeah.
I I mean, let's face it. Yeah, they pretty much survive straight up to the end of their games, and with the exception of Kuja, all are the final boss. I mean, they basically, like I said, Kuja technically is, and then of course they summon the giant dark crystal pillar
You know,
statue thing.
if it weren't for Advent Children existing and Sephiroth doing his whole "I will never be a memory" thing, I would say the single most tenacious villain is Emperor Mateus from Final Fantasy II, because he starts off human. You kill him about 7/8 of the way through the game. He comes back as the Emperor of Hell.
Because fuck you.
Not only does he come back as the Emperor of Hell, but as of the Game Boy release, when they added Soul of Rebirth, his soul split into two. He took over Heaven, too.
Because, again, fuck you.
Basically.
Sephiroth doesn't exist on fuck you. He just refuses to not exist. It literally, he just refuses to do anything but exist. That's all he does. That is literally Sephiroth in a nutshell. I exist. Fuck you.
Basically. Also, just to prove a point, I'm level 1. I also have a different portrait.
Considering this is supposed to be a younger you.
I also have a
hang on.
shitty preemptive materia. What?
Which does absolutely nothing to help you, considering that Sephiroth, went twice in the time it took you to go not once at all?
To be fair, I was just sitting there because I knew Sephiroth was going to castrate the dragon.
Let's face it, you can try and hit the dragon. You would have done all of, like, what, 2-3 damage?
Not even. Yes, woman, I went into your house.
Why wouldn't I go into your house? You were my childhood friend. What? Why are you even questioning this bullshit, right?
I went into your room, too, woman.
I thought you might be in there. Why didn't you knock? Why weren't you home? And Tifa, seriously, why do you not interrupt me at any point during this entire fucking tirade to say, this isn't what happened?
You didn't even notice what...
I noticed. Trust me. I noticed. We all do it. We all do it every time.
Let's see. This will be relevant later, but... Dun, 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 dun. That was how it goes, right? I mean, I know I can get him to tell me the sequence here, but...
I've heard this song before. I think you got it right because it actually indicated that, you got it right.
It's not important now, but later, oh, it will be very important.
By the way, I prefer this version. Ta 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 ta.
Let's go see Cloud's mom. It has nothing to do with the incident, but...
No, wait, I want to hear! I can't see that part because our pictures are covering it in the Skype chat, but...
You could move the pictures, couldn't you?
Maybe I can move. Well, I'm an idiot. Okay, I just moved him down to the bottom of the screen, blocking out the techie stuff down at the bottom, but at least now I can actually see the fucking game.
Kind of what I did.
Okay. I feel smart now.
He is the smart. He is the smart. SMRT. Homer Simpson.
Actually, funny thing, Homer Simpson actually is legitimately a fucking genius. The reason he's retarded, he has a crayon shoved up his nose that's poking into his brain.
Basically.
Marge herself actually was a college girl, was going to school and had a scholarship and everything, and turned it all down, basically become a stay-at-home mom. Bard at some point realized that putting in the effort just honestly wasn't worth it and said, fuck it, I'm going to be happy. Lisa, as we've noticed, is the only one who actually tries and gives a fuck about her education. And how often does she end up miserable?
More often than I can count.
Maggie, she's a baby. Can we really count her?
Well, there are a couple episodes that go into the future, and future Maggie's a thing.
Future Maggie's a thing, and she never talks. Ever. Every time she's about to say something, they cut her off. Literally, it's like a joke. It's like a running gag. Maggie is not allowed to talk, and when she does talk, you can't understand her because she's a baby.
Mm-hmm.
In case anyone...
By the way, just to make sure, the way he's flipping, are we counting this as a mindfuck?
I'll allow it.
Ding!
Technically, this entire memory is a mindfuck. Let's be perfectly fair. Yeah, basically shit like that proves this entire segment is one long-ass giant mindfuck.
Basically.
Hey, that was, Tifa's mentor down there, wasn't it? Next to the, guy behind the desk? Off to the left. Isn't it? Yeah, that's him! That's it. Yep, that's her mentor. He was originally supposed to have a much larger part of the game, and then they, for one reason or another, inexplicably cut him.
Well, he does technically get his letter later.
He has a much bigger part in the again, I reference this a lot, but the DeviantArt comic, he has a lot of reference, and ends up taking the Dune buggy. Because I think you reach Nibelheim and it's absolutely useless to you from that point on.
Give or take, yeah. I mean, I can think of one special thing that do with the buggy that most people know about these days, but most people don't really bother because, well, reasons.
And after, I believe after you get the, what's it called? The,
Tiny Bronco.
Honestly, most of the relevance of the Dune buggy is actually kind of pointless because the only real reason you have the Dune buggy is, one, to avoid combat, and two, to cross that one river that you can't cross any other way.
One doesn't even really count. No, there's a secondary reason to get the Dune buggy. It's called Great Gospel.
Oh, that's right. I think that's the only way you can actually get it early in the game.
It's the only way you can get it before the relevant character is missing, yes.
And if you can't tell who it's for, then you're retarded.
Oh, don't say that. Even if it is very obvious, yes.
Yes, it's one of those things like, if you don't get it, well, there's something wrong with you mentally. I'm not going to say you're retarded, but you're retarded.
You're a dick.
Thank you.
Oh my god.
It's hard to insult me with true things. You can't defend me with the truth. Ignorance and stupidity offend, not the truth. The truth may be painful and not something I want to hear, but you're not going to offend me with it. By the way, this place is creepy as shit.
I hate this place later.
I hate it now. Look at how the fuck did those mountains form that way? I mean, seriously, look at that.
Mako, man. Mako.
Mako.
I've always said Mako, and I can't stop myself. I mean, I'm still trying to break the habit of calling her Tifa, okay?
Tifa. To be fair, I think...
I'm also still trying to break the habit of Yuffie, for that matter.
I'm the... He's like, Kyrie, who are you talking about? I'm the great... Okay, seriously. How did this bridge break? I mean, I understand that, like, no one ever comes through...
More importantly, how's it fixed later on?
And further, why is this one rickety-ass bullshit bridge the only thing leading to a fucking reactor? I mean, seriously, considering all of the bullshit that... all of the hell and Cain that... not just hell Cain, just Abel as well, that Shinra raises over one of these things being damaged, and that is literally the only way that you have to get to this place aside from crawling through fucking unexplored cave bullshit?
So, before we go on, look who's in our party menu at the moment.
By the way, just for the record, you are not that good at level 50. You're not. End of discussion.
Revive and restore, Ice All, Lightning All, Earth All, and Fire without an All. Okay, Sephi.
I'm pretty sure that that's just a glitch.
Either way, that's what he's loaded with. Unfortunately, you can't jack him. This is what happens when you try.
Sephiroth basically says, "The fuck you do."
Pretty much.
It's like Sephiroth is literally breaking the fourth wall to basically look at you and say, "Fuck you." The only other real point in this game where they break the fourth wall is back in the Learning Den back in Sector 7.
Which is kind of squished.
So, yeah. So basically that was their punishment for breaking the fourth wall. Sephiroth doesn't care. To be fair, he's the final boss and eventually dies. See,
but for the moment, he's just going to laugh at everybody.
See, and the fact that at least at this point, you know, all this freaking materia and spells is another reason why, if he was put into a fight against, Hakumen, is another reason why I think he would have a really strong, you know, ability against the guy. In Sword to Sword, they're about equal, give or take. But see, Sephiroth also has long-range capability and straight-up healing. Hakumen just kind of, well, he never goes up against anyone who can actually hurt him. Let's be perfectly fair and honest there, right?
That's what happens when he's the ghost, the future past ghost of an asshole.
And let's face it, the other guy really is kind of an asshole. He stabbed his brother and tried to kill him because... Do they ever really explain why?
Long story short, he's basically yandere for his sister, and his sister lavished all sorts of attention on Ragna, and Jin, being the yandere he is...
Brooks, no competition.
And then shit happened with Saya, and Saya got a bunch of clones, basically, and he hates every single one of those clones. This is why he shits on Noel Vermillion every time he gets a chance.
He doesn't like Noel.
Noel is one of those clones.
When it comes to Ragna, he loves his brother. The thing is, he expresses his love by trying to kill him. A lot.
Alternatively, in the gag endings, he just spends all his time on Brother Island.
Endlessly killing his brother over and over.
No. He doesn't keep killing Ragna there. He,
turns everyone into Ragna.
It becomes Yaoi Land, basically. But it's a gag ending, so it's allowed to do that.
To be fair, a lot of the gag endings, let's face it, a lot of those make no sense, break continuity, even worse than the story does, and make zero sense.
Ragna, Bang, Azrael, and... Shit, who was the fourth guy who got eaten by Arachne in the tournament?
Didn't, what's his name's son, the puppet kid? Did he make it?
No, I don't think it was Carl.
It was Jin, wasn't it? Because Jin refuses to do anything that his brother can't do.
I think he, like, tapped out because it was too hot for him or something like that. I'm pretty sure Jin was not in Arachne when that happened. I know it was...
I think it was the dancer dude. The guy who's...
it was Amane, yes, you're right. It was
the guy who makes you think he's gay, but probably actually isn't.
It was Amane, Ragna, Bang, and Azrael. And they all got eaten by the slime monster that is Arachne.
And apparently all died in there. Which, considering Azrael, I call bullshit, but whatever. Azrael literally should have just blasted his way out in like 5 seconds. Mostly because of the fact that, you know, Arachne, whatever his name is, was literally trying to eat him. And he's actually...
Well, considering the challenge was to survive in him for as long as they could, and...
That's it. By issuing that challenge, Azrael literally would not have been able to die. Because he was being issued a challenge, and he has to stand up to the challenge, meaning that he's as strong as the challenge is.
Let me reinforce that we're busy analyzing a gag reel here. But enough of that for a moment, because we're about to see freaking bio-experiments.
And now Sephiroth gets his own mindfuck meter.
Yeah,
A mindfuck within a mindfuck. Gotta go deeper, Leo. Dawn. Anyone not familiar, that was the Inception reference. And that part just weirds me out. Sephiroth is one of the tallest guys in this series, and he just dragged himself up and literally just picked himself up to look inside the viewport. I'm sorry, that part always bothers. I can understand it from Cloud. Because Cloud is Cloud.
And but then you know that there's the fact that it's just freaky.
Where the fuck is his fucking head?
No, that one had its head. You're
thinking. I was referencing to the last time you looked through a window.
Yeah, well, we weren't worried about that moment because Cloud was in the middle of a mindfuck at about that point.
And Sephiroth is about to go Renegade Trigger. That's a Mass Effect reference for those who didn't get that one. Let's face it.
Paragon till death!
You ruined it. You ruined it and I'm leaving.
Incidentally, when I actually got to talk to this guy IRL, that was basically the first exchange right there.
Which actually, that reminds me, at my job, I'm kind of a call center type thing, and one of the people who called in, we ended up talking for, I think, like 45 minutes, I think. And I think that was her. Anyway, long of the short, she's a big fan of, Team 4-Star and the DBZ Abridged series. Didn't actually know that the Team 4-Star actually did Let's Plays of video.
Well, that's off for just a second, because this is another one of the freaky scenes around this game. When one of the pods just breaks open and... yeah.
That thing is supposed to be human.
Yeah.
I'm not entirely sure what Shinra... I'm guessing that this either is like Professor Guest or Professor Hojo.
It's Hojo.
Hojo.
I can tell you right now.
Guest is always portrayed as kind of someone who actually still was sane. Hojo, I'm not sure when he lost his sanity or if he ever had it.
I don't think he ever had it.
I'd be inclined to agree with you there. Like... I don't know. I mean, Hojo makes Eggman and Wily look sane. That's saying something. With
Not especially. I mean...
Well, considering their single-minded obsessions with defeating their relevant enemies and taking over the world, I mean...
Yeah, well, you know, Eggman, to put this into perspective, Eggman and Wily only ever wanted to take over. Hojo, he basically wants to watch the world burn.
And the thing is, he's just smart enough to make that happen.
Eh.
Granted, he needs the help of basically the ultimate demigod with a sword longer than he is tall.
Said demigod is also his son.
Spoilers.
Says the guy who basically spoiled the entire epic mindfuck at the start of this.
I mean, let's face it, this entire scene is a mindfuck. Why? Because it's all a lie. It's the cake in Portal. This entire scene, you can just call this scene Portal...
Right 36, Portal. Left 10, right 59, right 97. Anybody who doesn't get it will understand later.
I hate that fight, I really do.
Well, I hate the fight too, but...
The trick is to save your limit breaks And just fling spell after spell.
I was gonna say, the trick is to make him go in a magic limit break so that you can...
Yeah, that's what I said. Fling spell after spell, because eventually the thing will transform into a form resistant to spells but weak to attacks.
Hey, did you know, in Crisis Core, you can actually find the coffin, and Zach's just like, what the fuck?
There's a coffin down here? The shit is this?
No, he actually glances in the coffin.
And so, Zach is aware of Vincent. Interesting.
Well, not that really matters, because he kind of just saw Vincent, didn't bother with him, and then got shot outside Midgar.
Let's face it. Wait a minute. Imagine how... Just the think about it. How close Sephiroth, the actual Sephiroth is to Vincent. How close he was to getting the vengeance that he long sought.
Vincent never had beef with Sephiroth specifically.
Well,
his beef was with Sephiroth's dad.
Which technically means that Sephiroth is basically a reminder of...
Although I think we can all agree that, you know, the man inside the coffin technically should be this guy's father.
Imagine if he had been. Basically picturing Sephiroth exactly the same way he is, but with black hair.
And perhaps the ability to turn into an Eldritch Abomination anytime. Fucking chaos, man.
Chaos. We've got, like, what, the raging demon dog behemoth, mini behemoth? That's basically what that is a behemoth.
Chaos is basically Satan. We're talking about his level 4 limit.
I know, I'm just referring to all those others. Then we got level 2, which is Michael Jordan the Frankenstein.
And then 3, which is basically Jason.
And there's literally no way. Jason the Leatherface Jason, because chainsaw.
And then 4 is Satan.
It's like the further he goes, the deeper into hell he descends.
I think that's the point.
And it takes until the Dirge of Cerberus for the guy to actually control that last form. To be fair, he can't control any of it. That's the only thing about sending him into his limit break. You lose all control over him, and he is more than likely to actually hinder you than help you.
In retrospect, that, you know, that's kind of part of the dick move of when you get him, because his first limit break has a fire spell that he likes to use. But the first boss that you can fight with the guy absorbs fire.
Which means that as much as you really want to bring Vincent with you into the battle and test out his limit break,
don't!
It's a beginner's trap.
It really is.
As much as you really want to bring him into that battle and really want him to use his limit break just to see what it does, don't. Wait till the next fight.
Alternatively, use it on random mooks beforehand.
To be fair, I mean, even if you knew what was going to happen, it's probably not going to help you, considering the fact that you probably try it out on the boss anyway, and then find out that the thing eats fire. And then you'd be like, wait, am I healing this fucking thing?
Out of my way. I'm going to see my mother.
And one of the best soundtracks on the entire thing, aside from, well, you know what. Let's be... I'm going to be perfectly honest. They should have used this theme for Slasher Cell.
Oh my god.
Just imagine. Especially when he showed up to absorb the androids.
So, place your bets. Nibelheim's gonna be perfectly fine, right?
Yeah, there's absolutely no way that the guy that we've literally seen eat a dragon in 2 shots, you totally didn't hand this town its...
Oh.
Well then. boss and all-around badass. And yes, Cloud totally just leapt over that fire pit.
Final Fantasy VII.
Ladies and gentlemen.
And, of course, you know, the flashback being the dick move that is forces Cloud to go into his own house.
I just think it's funny. He never went to Tifa's house. Just saying.
And here's your favorite scene, Alec.
Just because it's literally one of the most badass scenes of the guy, especially when they fix it in Advent Children to be a little bit more high def. He just floats into the fire because fuck you. They actually fix the motions in the Advent Children version. You can actually see him walk. But here, let's face it, he floats.
PS1 era.
Not that we're complaining about the graphics on this really beautiful game. I mean, let's face it, if we were going to complain about the graphics...
This game still looks amazing for 1997, for sure.
And to be fair, the buildings and the terrain look amazing. It's mostly the characters we take offense with.
He is a block man. Cloud is a block man. Barrett is a block man. Tifa is a block man. Everybody is block man.
Everyone's fucking Popeye.
Oh my god.
Everyone in this universe can eat spinach and KO everyone else in one shot.
Oh my god.
It's like that YouTube thing of where you see Captain Falcon fighting Captain Falcon, and they both use Falcon Punch on each other at the exact same time, and then someone inserts the explosion scene from Judgment Day or whatever.
Yeah, you're thinking the right movie.
Oh, that's right, because that's when Sarah Connor has her mindfuck moment.
And Tifa is not quite dead.
Though, let's face it, Sephiroth just slashed her with his own sword. She totally should be dead. But plot, everyone. Let's face it, we know she didn't die because, well...
she's in the party and
this is a flashback.
Yeah. Fun fact, that there was a fighting game on the PS1 that I really wish they would release on PSN called Airgies. And,
I think I remember you could actually unlock, at the very least, Cloud and Sephiroth.
Cloud, Tifa, and Sephiroth were all in it by default, and you could unlock Yuffie, Vincent, and Zack. But to a relevant point, Cloud and Tifa had third costumes. Cloud gets a Shinramu costume. Tifa, you're looking at her third costume, and it's actually pretty cool.
And speaking of, the fact that, Tifa just totally got the crap slashed out of her, someone actually edited a version of her Advent Children look. So that way she's got her shirt open, and you can actually see a slash running down her chest from where she got slashed. Now, like I said, with a sword that big, at that close range, there's literally no way he shouldn't have just sliced her right in half.
Basically.
And that's where, going under the logic of, he grabbed the sword, pushed her back, and then slashed. Which still doesn't make too much sense considering...
that sword is basically longer than Sephiroth is tall. I should know, I have a real-life replica of it.
He had a picture of that on Facebook for a long time.
I still have it on there somewhere.
I just mean you actually had it as your profile.
Oh, yeah.
And then this moment, I just love the fact that the text actually changes here. And Sephiroth just is really fucking creepy in this picture.
Well, we are in, giant mindfuck land.
Which is funny, is this is actually happening, but not the way Cloud's telling it. Not his fault, though.
Just for the record, this boss fight in Crisis Core was quite understandably the hardest boss fight in the game, aside from the super bonus boss.
And let's face it, at the end of the game, we're basically fighting an entire army.
Well, that doesn't count, because you're scripted to die there.
Yeah, let's face it, if you come back to this point after Cloud unmindfucks himself, which, let's face it, you kind of have to mindfuck yourself to unmindfuck yourself.
Final Fantasy VII, mindfuck the game. Alternatively, Explosion's the game. Take your pick.
It's like Plasma, plot hole the game.
Speaking of mindfucks,
this battle, at least the way Cloud's retelling it, is literally mindfuck versus mindfuck.
mindfuck wins.
It's like when you have a street fight. The thing about street fights, the street always wins. The thing about it's like a mindfuck battle. The mindfuck always wins. Gotta go deep.
Funny thing about this line, this line's actually true because Shinra in Crisis Core, they send out newsletters every now and again when, you know, various people in their company, usually higher up soldiers, die, and I use die in quotes here, and they'll say, like, whoever deceased, yeah, that they do that for pretty much all the important characters throughout the game, including Zack himself. Long before they die, usually.
You're sitting there thinking,
Thinking what?
you're just sitting there like, wait, what? I'm not dead yet.
Something like that.
Oh, shit.
I mean, you just got really quiet, by the way.
Am I better now?
Yeah.
Okay. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, that was one massive mindfuck, and we'll say that that's worth 10 points.
Oh, God. I think everybody agrees with Barrett, who doesn't know how this game goes.
I'm gone! And I'm leaving the thinking to you. Bad idea, Barrett. As if everyone is just like, let's go, come on. Tifa, just fucking spill it. Tifa, this was your chance. Or are you trying to salvage what's left of Cloud's sanity?
It's that.
Or are we trying not to reveal the fact that all that stuff was Zack in front of Aerith? What a fascinating story. Red 13, you have some issues. You have a lot of fucking issues, okay? I'm just gonna be perfectly honest. She was just like, Cloud, take this, because it's dangerous to go alone.
She gave me a cell phone. I hope you know that. She quite literally gave me a cell phone.
Which means she gave you her number.
Considering who we're talking about... On that note, since Barrett and Aerith both have weapon upgrades I need to deal with, or more accurately, Aerith has an armor upgrade.
Now, let's face it, she's had her striking staff for a good 5 minutes now. Barrett, his strongest weapon for this point of the game. However, there is a catch.
Shit, who do I want to take with me at the moment? Keep in mind, I'm going to the Chocobo farm right now.
I know. Barrett, because... Well, Barrett. Because you also have to remember, put Barrett into the front line.
Right, I know that. But who should be number 3?
Hold on to Tifa just for the hell of it.
I mean, I do want to give everybody equal screen time. If nothing else, I haven't really ever used Red that much. I mean, I do like Team Avalanche. That's the thing about it.
Actually, you know what? Switch it up. And do not Team Avalanche, but Team Bestiality.
That correct?
Yes.
I'm not quite sure what to think of the fact I actually got that right on the first shot.
Because you said it back at you.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, that E-skill.
Yeah, I have something for it now.
The only thing is, and let's face it, there's a small issue. You can get something upcoming here in like less than 5 minutes, depending on how long it takes you to get there. But let's face it,
I think there's 2 things I can get, but one of them is way too fucking hard to bother with right now.
Just because until later in the game when you actually come back here, either with the tiny Bronco or the airship, let's just face it, at this point in the game, it's going to murder you.
Oh, no, I'm not talking about Beta. I'm thinking I can get level 4 Suicide and Chocobuckle if I want to right now.
I'm just saying, Beta's also an option. Let's face it.
I mean, I can
kill you to
I can try to give level Chocobuckle a shot. Level 4 Suicide shouldn't be that hard, though, provided I have people who live through it, which I do. The only one who will actually get wrecked by it is Aerith.
Let's go get Chocomog.
Well, yeah, Chocomog's another matter altogether, so is Chocobo Lure.
And let's face it, Chocobo Lure is kind of essential if you want to avoid the thing that we were talking about with Beta. Because I think it's a giant bitch you have.
Yeah. Wow, you have no excuse for your accuracy sucking right now. You're not inferior.
Well, the thing did technically dodge. So.
Thank you, Cloud.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I have to. Red 13 kind of has what's it called? The cover materia.
Yes.
He just protected Aerith. There's a reason I call this team bestiality.
I hate you! Oh my god.
He's protecting his love interest.
Oh my god.
She's not kind of being taken by you now, is she?
Oh my god.
I just keep making it worse.
Oh my god. You are a sick bastard.
Thank you. Don't call me sick. That makes it sound like there's a cure.
Not even gonna acknowledge it.
By saying that you're not going to acknowledge it, you acknowledge it. At least I'm paying attention to the game this time.
That's about the only thing I can give you as far as this goes. Ow!
Ow.
That hurt!
So is this. Besides, we need to kill some things because, well, you kind of need to get his next limit break, because let's face it, Blade Beam really good for groups like this because you can just hit one thing and then hit everything else.
Oh, by the way, I just got level 4 Suicide. It only hit Aerith because she's level 12. You know, I bet I could use these guys to grind out Seal Evil if I really wanted to. Because one level 4 Suicide, Wall and Fury, basically equals a Healing Wind.
And I'm pretty sure that thanks to Sewer, Cloud is Limit Break.
But yeah, I have level 4 Suicide. Woohoo! I'll go ahead and just not use Aerith, and if I get blown up by level 4 Suicide again, I get blown up by level 4 Suicide again.
Did she just get healed?
Yes.
What is that?
I have no idea.
She's immune to Sewer. Because, let's face it, she straight up got healed by it.
Well, that was actually a kind of shitty time to get the kill in on that guy.
Did she just get shrunk?
Level 4 Suicide does that.
If that's a permanent status condition, you might want to get that taken care of.
It's not. Her being almost dead, on the other hand.
That's, you might want to cure that before it becomes permanent dead.
Yeah. Give me a summon!
You have to say warp, right?
Yes.
And now we get to watch the Choco dance.
Chocobos!
Parental Floss actually made a, what if the Chocobo theme had lyrics song. It's basically, he singing like he's Irish.
Chocobo. Chocobo.
It's ready to go.
Also, I have a summon. I have...
Final Fantasy is all that I play. All the other games are lame.
Whoa, you just got really loud.
I don't know how.
Did...
My headset's messed up. Maybe it's the way I was leaning.
Probably.
Final Fantasy has awesome music, which that's probably why it always gets remixed.
Yeah, when you lean forward like that, you get a lot louder.
Good to know.
Okay, so how much money do I have to burn here? Not much! Okay, that's fine. Because, you know what? I got that extra hard edge. I also like keeping one of everything, but, yeah. I should have a few tight angles I can do. Yeah, here we go. Yes, I like keeping one of everything. I'm weird like that.
No. Trust me, I'm playing Skyrim mode. I'm not playing at this precise second. But...
And I have enough for 1 minute. And 3-ish. Because I'll give Chocobuckle a shot. I can't promise I'll get it because it's a pain in the ass to get. But I'll give it a shot. First things first, I need... Just got my other sense. Alright, so I'll give Choco a little bit of Cloud. Save. Disclaimer, I'm not going to try for Chocobuckle for very long. This isn't like a Carbon Bangle or the Striking Staff. Chocobuckle's honestly something I'll probably never really use that much anyway. Honestly, if I was sane, I'd be waiting to go after Chocobuckle, you know, way later when I have all the E-skill materials. But we'll give this a shot. Who has my sense? I hate when Chocobos run away on the first turn, just for the record. Which, it's for that reason that this is literally my least favorite game for Chocobos. Because how often does shit run away on the first turn? Please tell me you've experienced that sort of thing before. least I got 2 chocobo fights right in a row. This isn't useful. Alright, I'll give it another shot with a different one. Because I need the chocobo to be a level of multiple of 4 so I can blow it up with suicide. On the upside, it's getting Cloud and Naki kills. You're being quiet, by the way.
Sorry, I'm reading something.
My co-commentator has issues with multitasking. Hey, I got a nut. It ain't Carob or Zia, so I don't care. At least I'm getting lucky with the chocobo fights. Level 13 again. Grr. And it ran away anyway. You know what? Let's show off Chocomog. Da 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 da. Alright, I guess I'll give this one more look for Chocobuckle, but if this one's not of the right level, then provided it doesn't run, I'm just gonna catch it and move on. Level 13. Yeah, I'm just gonna catch this one and go. Or it can run away while I'm looking for the Gishal. Sure, whatever, game. On the upside, eat Sled Fang. I'll go ahead and use the Healing Wind now. Hey, Earth got killed by bonking something. Okay, so, let's reorganize my items to try and make... Okay, yeah, my Gishals are now near the top. Like I said, I'll give this one more shot if I don't... Basically, I'm gonna get... If it's another level 13... Well, this isn't even a Chocobo fight. But if I get another level 13, I'm just gonna throw a Gishal and catch it.
Sled Fang!
Did Cloud just die?
Maybe.
No, but Red almost died. I I do love the fact that limits, you know, override everything on the turn order.
It really does give limits a chance to level up the next day.
It makes limit goddamn amazing is what it does. Okay, so... Well, everybody. Bite me, Chocobos. Fucking... I hate Chocobos, just for the record. Fucking hate Chocobos.
And when they attack you, or run away.
When they run away, yes!
And Tifa just straight up launch missiles at that shit.
For jack shit. So she bonks it in the head and kills it. I hate Chocobos right now. Holy shit, do I hate Chocobos right now. Alright, that one's gonna stick around at least long enough for... And, of course, this one's a level 4. You have no idea how much I'm going FML right now. Okay, so it's Mimette. Mimette on the Chocobo. Also, I appear to be Sadness. Crap. That's kind of irritating, but oh well. Cast the Mimette. And then Suicide.
Assuming it ever gets that far.
Chocobo gets pissed, and I got Chocobuckle. I have to go catch another Choco, but fuck that, I got Chocobuckle. And that is how you get Chocobuckle. You throw him in Met Green at a level 4 multiple Chocobo, and then you hit him with level 4 Suicide. I think my biggest problem with the fight is that, you know, all my fury has been undone. 2 of them are in Sadness now. Which to that I say, grr. But on the upside, now that I have Chocobuckle, I can actually do this for real. First things first. Go ahead and save now that I've got Chocobuckle. I'll have to get it on the other E-skills later, but that's fine. Chocobuckle's not a skill that goes anywhere. Unlike some others out there, like trying in Pandora's Box. Fucking Chocobo, you piece of shit! I don't even care about this fight anymore. I want you to know I really fucking hate Chocobos right now, and I'm very close to just freaking safe scumming my way through the marsh. Because I'm fully aware the Zolom will wreck me. On the upside, I've got money this time around. God, I hate Chocobos. You're being quiet over there again, by the way.
Alright, reading random crap on Facebook. Oh, called it. Now we just need everything but the Chocobo to die. Very quickly. Of course, those freaking birds don't know how to take a hit.
Why can't you people hit worth a dime? Shut up, I know the answer to that.
I ate a bag of Gishel greens!
No, fuck you, you're staying down. At this point, I'm sitting here thinking, you know, best thing I could ask for is literally Braver and Sledfang right about now. One down.
You might want to toss another Gishel green just to make sure.
To that I say, fuck this.
Sledfang!
Sledfang. It's dead. I have the fucking bird.
Got a Chocobo that you can't keep because you don't have any place to store it.
That doesn't
some
matter. The
ungodly
Chocobos here
reason-
suck.
And for some ungodly reason, apparently they don't have any space in that freaking Choco den back there.
Alright, now for the hard part. Run and don't die. Run and don't die! Run and don't die!
Actually, that thing has a really hard time keeping up with the Chocobo.
It doesn't change the fact that... You know what?
And another reason why Sephiroth's kind of a badass. He was absolutely taking none of the Midgar Zolom shit. Not entirely sure how he impaled it on a tree, but again, not going to question it.
Alright,
I just want to point out
so-
something a little bit.
I'm on the
ironic.
mine side, so you know what? Let's go kill myself. But we're just gonna take a moment. You might as well call this a bit of a blooper that's coming up. But we'll go ahead and show you what happens if you don't go for the Chocobo. How long do you think this is going to last?
Perfectly honest, you don't want me to be honest.
That's one down.
Fortunately, Aerith is the emergency white mage.
Very much.
The Midgar's a... Oh, you've done enough damage to make him stand up.
I know I have. I'm kind of sitting here thinking I don't want whoever's got the E skill to get whisked out right about now.
You really wish you... Don't you wish you just had wall or something?
Oh, Red died.
That's convenient. Not. Cloud's about to die.
If I'm lucky, Cloud's about to get whisked out of the battle. No, he's just gonna straight up die. And so is Red. This is what this jerk does, by the way. Dang it! I'll be back for him later, though, because he does have an E-skill that I do kind of want.
The thing is, the only way to get him to do it is to risk him murdering your face.
You know, technically, I think I'm in a stalemate if I really wanted to be in a stalemate. But I'm just gonna let him kill me. Because Healing Wind gave her full health. One bite from him gave her a full limit meter.
Meaning that, technically...
Technically, I could have Healing Winded infinitely, but the problem is, with Cloud and Red both dead, Healing Wind was all Aerith could do, so that was a stalemate. Oh well. That's what the Zolom does. We'll be back for him. But, in the meantime, go ahead and get the Chocobo Lure back off for Sense. I don't need Choco Lure right now. And let's go some Mithril Mining. Now, there is an E-skill I can get here. That's going to come up a lot, isn't it? Oh, there's an E-skill I can get. But there's something else here that I kind of want, too. And it's this bad boy right here. Alec.
Long-range materia basically means that you can actually hit things outside of your range. Basically means Cloud can hit things that are flying now.
Well, not just that. I can also throw him into the back row and never have to worry about him again.
Basically, long range breaks all the physics.
I love long range.
Basically, it means that melee people can hit things that are flying or on another platform, like that battle against the tank thing in the elevators with Barret.
Oh, wow, already? Well, he didn't hit the right target, though. First fight, and I got the guy who has Flamethrower. The problem, he shot Cloud. I need him to shoot Aerith. I'm gonna get rid of his Advil, though.
Maybe you'll get lucky and it'll flamethrower on the person you actually wanted to hit.
Alternatively, that Major Magic will hit everybody but my intended target. And, of course, the dude shoots red. On the upside, the ad's about to die because... Blood Fang. There's the one I wanted him to hit. Healing Wind.
One flamethrower, ladies and gentlemen.
Healing Wind. And now let's murder this guy. I'm surprised. I usually don't get Healing Wind that quickly on any given run. It usually takes me a few fights here before I get it. Okay, so we're up to Major Magic, Level 4 Suicide, Chocobuckle, and Flamethrower? Oh, I just got Seal Evil. Cool.
And considering how much you've been using that damn thing recently.
Seal Evil's fun. But let's go ahead and get on with the actual dungeon. This place isn't that long. Not really that hard either.
And unrelated to the topic at hand, I'm entering Proudspire Manor.
What?
Which is basically one of the most expensive homes to get in Skyrim.
I thought you were focusing fully on FF7 at the moment.
I am. Was. I mean, I'm still obviously watching because I just watched Torch everything. Let's face it, Red 13 without fire materia just doesn't make sense. Especially considering he starts with the damn thing.
Basically.
Doesn't make much sense. Why did you give one of your creations fucking materia, Hojo? I mean, I know you're insane, but Jesus. You know?
Uh-huh.
Just saying.
Back from battle?
That's what I'm aware of. Ah, yes. Snakes from behind. If you're joking or something, I ain't going for it.
Oh my god. 3 kills for the Ancient. Granted, she's the one that, you know, you have to grind out to get the... Nope, there wasn't anything up here. I must be thinking of the next screen, because I know there's a path up. But first... Hi, Elena. Are you still there?
I'm still here. I'm just letting Elena sing and... Yeah, sing. Wait a minute. Where's Reno? Oh, Reno's in the hospital.
Reno got wrecked, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, right, I forgot there was extra dialogue between Sang and Aerith if she was around.
Actually, to be perfectly honest, is one of the reasons I put her in the party.
Bullshit, you did it for the bestiality joke.
I will neither confirm nor deny that statement.
Whatever. Loot. Fight.
Sorry, I already have flamethrower.
Pretty much.
Anarchy limit break. I think you just healed the bug.
Well, I hadn't damaged it to begin with. That Fireall was pretty much the first attack of the entire fight. Do you see why I love Fury? Because he's already got Sled Fang again. He also has Lunatic Eye. Loot. Let's blow this pop stand.
Literally.
Unfortunately, I can't get the E-skill that I know it's here because the enemy won't use it on me on his own. It's White Wind, by the way.
Hello, Fort Condor, and the giant phoenix that sits on top of it.
Mm-hmm.
And, spoiler alert, dies as soon as his baby hatches. Because phoenix operate that way.
Basically.
Give up their life to heal the youngling, and for some reason, despite just being born, like literally just popping out of the egg, still covered in goo and shit, the thing is perfectly capable of flying off, because it totally does. Which, let's face it, is bullshit. Right?
Something like that.
Where's the dude? Not that you have any money to lend to the fight right now.
I'm pretty sure I can pick the first battle right now, actually.
Well, I mean, the first...
And see, here's the thing. I kind of know how to completely cheese Fort Condor.
Well, I mean, it's easy and all, but I mean, still.
No, I mean I know how to really cheese it.
I mean, not that the fight matters until, you know, the official battle. You know, all you're doing right now is just goofing off and playing a minigame. And let's face it, you know it. You and I both know it. Right?
Actually, not letting me in until I have 4,000 gil, so I need to go make some money real quick. That's okay, because there's something else that I need to do before Junin anyway. And I'm sure I'm going to have to grind a lot to pull said something off, so... The hell? Alright, first things first. Let's go ahead and use the inn. It's going to unset my hyper, but whatever. Shit, I only have 2. But I should be able to get some from the shops here, I think.
Speaking of items like that, why is it that they never use a soft on Nanaki's dad? I mean, technically, by being preserved in a stone state for that long, technically he's not dead. I mean, he would have been dead just by being turned to stone, but considering the fact that you literally have the capacity and ability to do that means he continues as if he had never been put into stone in the first place. He would have been as young and skilled as he was back when he was getting stabbed with the stone arrows.
I got nothing.
That's just straight up a plot hole.
It is something I've wondered myself, but I've never been able to come up with a conclusive answer.
They actually kind of also remark on this, again, going back to the Final Fantasy DeviantArt parody comics. They actually reflect on this, and Nanaki's like, could we just, it's like, oh, well, I don't have any stuff. So I was like, here, I'll give you 5. It's like, no, you'll need them because there's adventuring ahead.
But
in short, as you said, got nothing. And now let's do the bullshit thing of actually trying to get Yuffie.
And of course, the first fight happens right before I step into a forest.
Because you.
It's also the guy that has White Wind, but unfortunately, you know...
There's no way you're going to get him to use that damn thing. Right?
Pretty much. I'm going to give everybody haste and some barrier. Because that's what Lunatic High does. That was easy.
Too bad you didn't get the thing from him.
I can't. He'll only cast on himself. I need to manipulate him later. Trust me, I wish I could get White Wind right now. No idea how much I wish I could get White Wind right now.
Just because it's one of the better heal spells for this early in the game?
It stays decent.
And then, of course, Final Fantasy VII basically turns it into a fucking limit break. In the form of Final Fantasy X's Resident Blue Mage.
On the upside, this is a good fight for, you know, limit kill grinding. Especially when they do things like gang up on the Beast Man.
Oh god damn, those things are annoying. Fucking Grand Spark bullshit.
Oh, my only problem was the fact that they basically, like, 4 out of 5 of them shot red.
And now red's in horrible condition.
Not especially. Honestly, I'm a little more worried about Cloud, and I say that as Aerith has Healing Wind. This isn't really a fight that Seal Evil is all that useful on, so, yeah. Now, there are fights later on that Seal Evil is amazing on, Lost Number.
The only... The thing, of course, about Aerith is majority of her limit breaks are healing or support, and in order to unlock the next set, she actually has to kill people.
Yeah.
That's
why, you know, that's why giving her, like, Aphrit when you get him is a good idea for this.
Final Fantasy X still had the cool...
Hey! Cloud's all materia leveled up. So now I have 2 Kirals in every fight. Hey. What? I just got Yuffie on the second fight.
Kick her ass. That is the only time you will actually hear me say that.
I just got Yuffie on the second fucking fight. That has never happened before. What is going on here? I got Flamethrower quickly. I actually managed to get Chocobuckle relatively painlessly. What is going on, game? What are you planning to do to me? I literally do not trust Final Fantasy VII right now. I hope you know that. Oh.
How is it you have limit break but can't use it?
Because he just got turned into a frog.
Didn't you? Don't you? Oh, restore was equipped to Sephiroth. That's right.
No, I have a heal materia, but the problem is it's only level 1, which means I only have Poison,
Which isn't...
is not helpful in regards to dealing with the fact that I have a character who is literally going ribbit ribbit right now. But I just won, so... Alright, don't go to the menu. Straight up to her. Not interested. By the way, there's actually a Yuffie glitch right here as far as her affection value. Answering her questions right raises her affection value. And this holds. So if you deliberately botch the last question and then go after her again, you can get more affection through her questions.
Interesting.
Petrified. But, of course, this comes with the catch of...
having to go through all that bullshit again.
Pretty much. Hold up, you.
Which, let's face it,
Yes, come with me,
fighting her
woman.
once is enough. Even for me.
Let's go.
I'll admit, much as I love knowing that that's a...
And we have Yuffie.
my other favorite character in this game. Everyone knows that. I'm just kidding. Everyone else has their own brand of awesome. Just
I got Yuffie on the set. Final Fantasy VII, what are you planning to do to me?
if you want,
I literally
swap
do
her
not
out with
trust
Aerith.
this game right now.
Swap her for Aerith.
I literally do not trust this game right now.
Now, basically, we have...
She comes with throw. Okay. Exchange. Swap Aerith stuff to Yuffie.
And also give her steel because it makes a lot more sense.
Yeah, I'm planning to. God damn it, I don't have enough materia slots for everything at the moment. Okay, so... don't have sense right now. I don't need cover at the moment.
Yeah, Yuffie can handle their own stuff. And besides, the only person you'd want cover for is for Tifa if she ever ends up back in your party again. Because actually having cover and him covering her actually helps. I don't know how or why, but it does. I actually know this because it's part of the recommended thing to go on a date with Yuffie. But Yuffie in the party, give yourself cover her ass.
Anyway, I have the money for Fort Condor now, so... Actually, I think I need a little bit more for Fort Condor. That's fine, because we have a new character to play with.
Indeed.
only problem with the strategy of deliberately staying in Fury
is you miss a lot.
a lot. But then you get your limits and you suddenly forget that because you do massive damage.
Oh, that's what you're freaking out about. There's a dragon.
Put Skyrim down.
I'm paying attention.
You're only paying attention because I've actually got Yuffie now.
Well, if it works, right?
Oh my god.
It's not like you're doing much of anything at the moment anyway, besides...
Well, I'm getting a little bit more money so the dude will let me do the Fort Condor fight.
There's a minimum amount?
Yeah, the dude wasn't letting me in until I think he said 4,000 gil. Which is retarded, but whatever.
Well, I mean, you have to pay for the troops.
Yeah, but I don't anticipate using that much money.
Too bad you don't have manipulate materia.
I know. Trust me, I really wish I had manipulate right about now.
Huh. Shot no jutsu.
Seriously, how did I get Yuffie on the second fight?
Don't know.
That... You have no idea how much that simple fact has blown my mind. I've literally never gotten Yuffie that quick before.
Wave mindfuck meter. Bing!
Basically.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a Let's Play of Mindfuck the Game.
Live stream, but close
That's what we're going to call
enough.
this Let's Play. That's what we're going to call this.
Live stream, but close enough. If,
Yeah, live stream.
I mean, we could technically do a co-commentary Let's Play. All I really have to do is basically set it so I'm recording rather than live streaming, but...
Of course, at some point we're going to have to do one of the Resident Evils.
Yeah.
I say start with 5 just that way we can go 5 then 6.
More Sled Fang!
I have an affliction and the only cure is more sled fang.
Basically.
How many times has he used it now?
No, not enough. He
That's
won't.
literally all that matters.
He won't have used it enough until I see the words Blood Fang yet. Then he'll have used it enough. So, for Condor. Because they actually let me into the fight this time.
Ladies and gentlemen,
All I really gotta do is, okay, there's the line. So, just drop a single fighter. Start.
how is that going to cheat shit?
You'll see. Send him to attack. And then place another fighter right at the line. And it causes the line to drop down by, like, a lot. If I send him down, grab the line continues to move. You see where this is going by now, right?
But you're just spawning stuff in front of them?
Spawning stuff, forcing the line to drop.
Is dropping the line a good thing or a bad thing?
It's a good thing, because I can't spawn anything below the line.
So now you can spawn whatever you want, wherever you want. Which means that you can get to them faster.
Exactly.
Meaning you can literally take the fight to them.
And now we just wait a couple seconds.
Just cheese it with fighters, huh? And since now you have enemy forces already in the relevant places,
I've killed all the enemies on screen.
So that's how you win this.
I just made Fort Condor my bitch. I will be doing this when
I do my own thing on Final Fantasy. I wish I could put it on Final Fantasy 4 because not Final Fantasy, but PlayStation 4 because PlayStation 4 has like automatic recording capabilities.
Well, I know they're planning to release the PC version, which is basically just a PC re-release of this on a PS4 before the remake. So you could do that eventually. But and then I get all my money back. I get the magic comb, and that is how you make Fort Condor your bitch. I will be doing that when the relevant point comes too. And magic comb, that is... Do you have anything in your link slot? You have an slot, that's fine. I do exchange, swap 1, swap 2, and have double materia growth and a weapon upgrade.
One good thing about purchasing the relevant piece of property that you can own in each city before you become the thing, your house call automatically appears at your house. You don't have to actually collect them and then either send them away or have them follow you and then just basically leave them there. So yeah, fun fact, you can cheese the ever-loving shit out of Fort Condor by basically, one, having at least 4,000 gil.
Well, 4,000 was how much I needed to even get into it. Dude wasn't letting me in otherwise.
By having a minimum of 4,000, because that's basically what you need to do to even do the thing. Otherwise, they won't even let you fight. And then 2, spawn fighters, basically, until you drop the line all the way to the bottom.
And then just murder everything.
Which, let's face it, the way you just did it, they didn't stand a chance. I'm going to completely forget about that the next time I do a Final Fantasy play of my own. Yeah. The greatest thing about back attacks is if you, as you probably showed off, if you press the 2 triggers to make it look like you're running away, you basically instantly turn around because you'll actually turn to face the
Yeah, but it doesn't unset your rows. I mean, Red's in the back and Yuffie and Cloud are in the front right now, which is why I haven't really worried too much about it. It's because nobody's Aerith, let's put it that way. Nine-year-old me moment. Do you know how long it took me to actually find Junon?
Way too fucking long.
Way too fucking long. You know why?
Because it's kind of hiding behind that cliff.
Because it's kind of hiding behind that cliff, yes. Right here, to be exact. Anyway, oh...
This might be a good place to stop the live stream, considering it's been almost 2 hours.
I was gonna go until, at least until I got to the upper city. So basically I was planning to fight Bottoms well.
What, in the Let's Play with a boss fight?
Not end it per se, but...
I mean, the last major thing you really do aside from saving the life. Which let's both be in agreement here. CPR in this game is bullshit. Considering that you only ever use it once in this entire game.
Fun fact, that's because the CPR itself is basically a dummied out piece of content. There was supposed to be a sequence later where Cloud had the CPR, I believe it was Tifa. Only she could actually die and it would game over, you know? Suddenly monster.
Do you think that electric attacks would be like epically useful against a water monster? And you're just using fire.
To be fair, Nanaki.
I love the deviant art parody.
I'm just saying, notice that I did slash at him with Cloud.
I'm just saying, in the parody of the DeviantArt parody thing, Grease Lightning is she hits the monster she's fighting with a car.
Da-da.
Not even more data. It's this car's automatic. It's systematic. It's hydromatic. Why, it's Grease Lightning!
Pun, 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 pun.
Pun, 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 pun. Insert wave going, here.
Basically. That's the bubble, that is the bubble.
He's too busy actually fighting to do that.
Hang on. Gotta break a bubble. By the way, the bubble is basically the same thing as Reno's pyramid. You just break it with magic instead.
Really, you think about it, the bubble should be slowly downwards over the side.
It does.
Oh. I never really had much of an issue on it because back when this thing was actually still on PlayStation 1, and I don't mean like PlayStation 1 like ported to PS3, I mean just straight up on PS1, you used Game Shark and you'd have unlimited friggin' limit breaks and just slash the ever-loving crap out of everything. Of course, if you forgot to put Materia on Aerith for that one part where she's kind of by herself, and you somehow managed to screw up the barrels, all you were able to do was get stun locked into an endless stream of...
But yeah, look.
Whatever.
Did you see before he broke it that Red's life was bleeding out?
Huh. Okay. I was just gonna say, like, if it did...
Oh, 91. He's almost dead.
Weak against wind.
That's Chokamog. It basically says Chocomog will wreck his shit.
Oh, let's throw Chocomog at it.
No point.
Almost dead.
Actually, Yuffie got the direct kill. He had 91, and she did 91.
So what, when he dies, he uses one last big attack?
Final attack! Yes.
Some enemies just don't know how to die. Well, well, I guess you should say die right, you know?
Something like that.
Alright, let's see. Gotta do like 5,000 more missions to use this.
Also, CPR.
Oh, I hate when they send me. Son of a fuck.
What?
Playing Skyrim, of course, and it just so happens that when you have all the DLC for Skyrim, which includes Dawnguard, Hearthfire, and Dragonborn, particularly if you have Dawnguard and Dragonborn, and you decide to do some of the side mission, go acquire this or go kill that missions from 2 of the people that you recruit into the Dawnguard. Let's just say that a couple of them, you'll highlight the quest to go to the place, look around on your map, and realize that nothing's highlighted and you don't see a pointer on your heads-up display. Turns out, you have to go to the place where you go to the Dragonborn questline because fuck you.
And CPR done.
But seriously, doing CPR is bullshit. And considering the fact that even in the not dummied out version where you have to do it on Tifa, well, I mean, considering that's literally the only time that you would even use it, you know?
Uh-huh.
It's just one of those things that there shouldn't need to be a skill that you need to learn. Especially
Okay, now, I want to say the second Fort Condor battle is actually available now. But Fort Condor gets a lot of stupid availability. I know there's one coming up that when I tell you its availability, you'll think it's just the most retarded thing ever. But I'm going to go ahead and check Fort Condor now. If there's nothing there, then I'll just soft reset warp my way back to Junin. Because I am going to at least get to the upper city. I think I just killed both these guys. I love Fury. You know I can hear Skyrim, right? So maybe we could get one stream without me having to hear Skyrim in the background, because that does come through on the stream, and it's just like...
I know.
I just don't know how I feel about that.
Is Cloud basically the Dende of this party?
Nobody fucks with the white mage. And...
That's not the white mage with a big-ass sword, right?
basically.
Still high potion.
And that's why you don't fuck with the white mage in this team.
because you touched me, and you're not getting back up again. That's right.
And unlike Dende, Cloud can actually support that claim.
I'm the White Mage, and nobody fucks with the White Mage.
Basically.
Oh, I'm feeling real good about my life right now. Speaking of which, I think I don't know if I ever finished this thought up, but talking about one of the customers that I had on the line when I was on my call center job, and she basically told us that, I can't remember if she's like a professor or a student at this college or whatever, one of the students there in the class that she has actually is one of the Team 4-star members.
No, not yet. That's fine. Soft reset. But which TFS member did she say?
No, she didn't.
Ah.
He did several of the voices. I know Gohan and two of the others in particular.
Anybody who watches this, by all means, comment the name we're looking for. You're looking for Gohan's VA in TFS.
Can't remember. I know some of them do more than one voice.
Alright, so... I forget, is she alive yet or not quite yet? Not quite yet. Okay, so that means I need to go rest first. Oh, mindfuck?
That reminds me. You again? Who are you? You'll find out soon, but more importantly, you went to Mount Nibble. Yeah, I was surprised. But where's Tifa other than that? I don't know. It's a great chance for you two to see each other again. You're right. Why couldn't you see each other alone? I don't know. I can't remember clearly.
So, does that count as mindfuck?
Ding! I mean, technically it's a dream, but considering that we've already given a backstory 10 points for being one long, endless mindfuck.
Anyway. Would you believe me if I said there was a Fort Condor battle right this minute? And
Yeah.
to go get it, I literally have to do this as Cloud alone.
So basically, you have to leave everyone behind and suicide run.
Luckily, it is Cloud, but yeah.
Couldn't you theoretically run there as everyone, wait till you're right outside, leave the other two behind?
No, you have to do this as Cloud alone.
Oh, when you say as Cloud alone, you mean this moment where you don't have a party?
Yeah. And as you can see, it's kind of gruesome.
Not exactly the easiest thing in the world, apparently.
Considering I'm basically having a solo with Cloud right now. Actually, now that I think about it, this would probably be a rare occasion where I would choose Sadness. Right now, the lesser damage is actually kind of useful. At least according to Absolute Steve's guide, there's a battle right this minute. And yeah, because once I go to the upper city, I can't come back here until... basically until after at least Genova Birth, if not Coral Prison.
I have to comment on something strange that just happened in Skyrim, and I know it's, you know, again, we're basically doing 2 live streams at once, but you're only getting to hear, like, highlights from mine. You're actually getting to watch this one. I just have to notice that I just ran into a friggin' troll.
Hey, take a look. Totally a battle. More than 20 enemies. Yeah, if I had my way, I'll only see 2, maybe 3 of them.
4 maximum, and that's just if you have just really deplorable luck. Because I have. You just have to make sure that you remember to, you know, when you start to move the line down, that you actually send your soldiers to attacks. That way the line continuously lowers itself. Alright? Something like that.
Mm-hmm. Because now the line's as low it'll go, so...
If there is an emergency, you can basically spawn men right on top of the enemy. In the event of the emergency, of an emergency, of course. Right?
Mm-hmm. Good job, guys. You got a 3rd guy onto the field.
Not that he's going to last very long, but okay. The best part is that by basically doing it this way...
Da 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 da.
Yeah, all you had to do was basically half kill yourself in order to pull this off.
I get some of my money back, and I get a peace ring.
What does peace ring do? Check your inventory, genius.
No, I know what it does. Why do you think I was going to my... Yeah, I can't really use it because I use Fury and Sadness effectively. I mean, I think if I place it on while he's in Sadness, it might lock him into it.
Getting protected against Berserk is nice, though.
Yeah. But yeah, that's just an example of the stupid timing Fort Condor can have. But no, the worst part is there's like 5 battles that pass that you absolutely cannot do no matter what. Why? Because they happen while Tifa's out for a week. No, I think the stupidest one is, I think it's like right after you send Elena down the mountain, and you have to go all the freaking way back to Junin. Keep in mind, you're on the northern continent by that point.
Indeed.
Fort Condor is retarded. It's awesome. It's easily cheesed, but it's retarded. You know what? It's only one guy, and I have my limit break. So you know what? I will cut you! The enemy has been cut. Yeah, there's an example of the completely stupid timing Fort Condor can have. And I get attacked right before I get in the gym. Of course. Just another one of these guys, though. You don't hurt me very much. I am sad. Literally. You thought flying could save you? Bitch, I have long range.
Bitch, I drink people! Sorry.
My co-commentator is a DBZ Abridged fanboy, if you couldn't tell.
Not that that's necessarily a bad thing, per se.
First thing I want. Girl, come down here and give me Shiva.
Shiva. It's literally pronounced Shiva.
Stop correcting my pronunciations. The point is, I have Ice Goddess. High voltage tower. I guess this means Cloud will be alright. Yeah, better leave it to Cloud. We're counting on you, Cloud. And Cloud just like, what? God damn it.
No, Cloud's just sitting there thinking, fuck you guys. You're all assholes and I hate every one of you. Except Tifa. Your boobs redeem you.
Okay, so you got to Junin Harbor right before going to the upper state before making a boob joke about Tifa.
Hey, I mean, that's a pretty good record, right?
Eh. Give me a dolphin whistle. Now, if memory serves, the way to best cheese this is to not move at all and just fire twice. And drops you right on top of the pole.
So that's how you do that. Basically let the dolphin do all the damn work.
Basically. You will be mine. Oh yes. One day you will be mine. Unfortunately, today is not that day. I remember the grading procedure. I guess I'm doing the parade now. Okay. You know what? I'm just gonna get on the ship and then call it. Leave with a cliffhanger because everybody's going to die. Rufus, you're a dick. Pay attention, damn it!
I'm paying attention.
Sure don't seem like you are.
You're about to do the parade and you're going to fuck it up horribly because, let's face it, this part is fucking impossible.
I've done decently at it before.
I've done decently at the actual part where you're in front of Rufus and Gyahaha. No, I do not call him by his actual name. He is
Well, yeah, that part's easy.
And let's face it, you do good and you bypass a lot. Again, you have a colossal jump in weapons.
Actually, not that colossal. The Force Stealer shows up in North Corral. And truthfully, I prefer the second prize there, the HP Plus materia.
I'm just saying, getting the sword is a nice little jump for that point in the game.
I actually prefer to get the HP Plus materia.
But you actually have to kind of screw up a little bit.
Yeah, I was going to say the HP Plus materia is actually the harder one to do.
Because you have to screw up a little bit, but still actually do decent. Kind of like when you're trying to get anyone but you, but you to get picked by Cornhole, who is secretly repressed gay. If, you know, you manage to get him to pick you. What does that say about Cloud, though? I mean, for as buff as he is, how the hell do you mistake him for... I'm trying to... I'm trying to argue logic in a Final Fantasy VII game again, aren't I?
Yes. I hate the part that is, you know, trying to actually get in a line here, though.
Oh, no, yeah. Like I said, this part is bullshit. The next part, not so much bullshit. But yeah, Gyahaha is an asshole. And literally, I believe that your whole thing is like, shut up, Gyahaha, and give me my present. Right?
Oh, I got a grenade. Yay.
This rating's bombed, so let's bomb him.
Basically.
You're just sitting there thinking, could be worse. At least you didn't pull the pin first. Let's try it. This was like this is the problem with the faceless mooks. If you think about it, if you can't see who your men are, then that could be anyone under that helmet.
Basically. Got it. Just let me go, game. My best move? Okay. Alright. Now to raid Junin. Because there's stuff I want to get here. Let's see, first things first, this is... It's here, which... I need some quick money. I can ditch both the assignments. I'm not going to use them. Because I want this!
Go ahead.
I want that so badly. Holy shit. In fact, I think, while I'm thinking about it, exchange, because I'm pulling the trigger on this one. I'm taking the girls to Genova. That is Tifa and Aerith. That's there. Give her steel. Jack off shit.
You might want to start taking a more proactive, approach in terms of who's going to be in your party, because if you leave it to me, Yuffie's going to be spending a lot of time at your side.
Why do you think I'm doing this now? Because I'm fully aware you will send Yuffie at Genova, and I don't want that.
Yuffie at Genova, bitch, I'm going to send Yuffie at every enemy in that fucking game. And you know it, what's more.
I know. I think I need to find the weapon shop, because I'm pretty sure I can get, I think carbon bangles are next in line in general. Simply put, the hard edge has caught up with everything.
Yeah. Which is why I was suggesting you go ahead and get the sword that Kiaha gives you, but you wanted the HP plus, which I can't blame you. I mean, I'll be perfectly honest. Just, So it's the fastest way back to basically...
This one is item, which isn't exactly useful to me at the moment. But, first things first, there's actually something important here. And no, the important thing is not the ghost from Beginner's Hall. The important thing... Are you paying attention?
Yes.
The important thing is what's next to the ghost from Beginner's Hall. Not the dog. I want what's beside the dog. Gimme.
Second E-skill materia, which is reset to 0.
Yeah, that one has nothing, but that's okay, because I'm pretty sure the first things I'm going to be able to get are Aqua Lung and Laser. Those two are amazing.
And let's face it, the more E skill you have on the field, the better chance you'll have of getting a really good E skill on it.
Provided you know where everything is. I could commit suicide and unlock enemies from the second disc, but I'm not going to yet. That's actually a really good materia grinding point for this stage of the game.
The thing is, at this point, since you're by yourself, you will die.
Exactly.
So let's come back when you have more than one party member, which means...
Also, real quick, here's the rest.
No, I know.
But first things first, one of these should be the weapon shop, and I want weapons.
Can't remember if it was... Nope, this is the bar. Where you get the Turk's theme, if you want to chill.
Well, that's because Elena was there. There was another bar...
Turk's theme is best theme. Turk's theme is best chill theme.
There was another bar where Rude was chilling, and that set off Turk's theme as well. Okay, seriously, I know one of these buildings is supposed to be weapons. I kind of want weapons right now. Here we go. Okay, so Mithril Saber hasn't quite caught up yet. Cannonball, he's ahead. But Full Metal Staff. So the only one here who actually has a weapon upgrade at the moment is Tifa. Unfortunately, this doesn't sell armor, which is what I was kind of hoping I would find. But that's okay, I guess. To sell some items so I can make room for... Wasting more shit. Ghosting shit.
Oh, that's right, you spent pretty much all of your gil. Oh, you have a mythical cup, yay!
I'll sell one of my star pendants. And get a weapon upgrade for Tifa. That I can't equip right this second. Jesus Christ, what was that?
Oh, that was me rubbing my eyes and bumping the mic. By the way, I have something ironic to say.
Actually, you know what?
My vampire...
You know what? I think I will go for the sword, because I'm thinking the first boss I would really use HP plus on. I'm going to hope I have an X potion by the time I get to him and just rip him a new asshole with it.
Yeah. Besides, I'm pretty sure the sword anyway didn't have a little bit of lifesteal on it.
No, but if memory serves, it has double materia growth, which is kind of what I'm thinking here.
Which, let's face it, you can use double materia growth.
Yes.
I just love how, like, just ever so slightly delayed you are if you don't hit the button pretty much right when he says it. To be perfectly honest, you have to know what he's going to say before he says it if you want to be completely in sync. Right?
Basically.
Yeah, can I shoot you?
I wish.
How many problems would this be able to solve? Just kapow, kapow. 2 bullets, done. Wow. As if you can just fit around. Everyone gets a present. You get the best present. Force Stealer. Da 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 da. I just love how you just shrug while everyone else da 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 da.
Basically.
And then I was saying, I have a vampire companion following me around. I ever set up an anti-vampire armor.
Oh,
Or I guess, or not anti-vampire armor as much as it is vampire hunter armor.
you're a dick.
To be fair, she's kind of trying to go against her father, who is like the vampire lord of Epic. So it kind of works if you think about it.
Yay, ship.
It's great to hear. Alright, there you go.
Wish I could get that materia, but Yuffie's kind of blocking it.
She moves.
Yeah, but not until Sephiroth has started killing everybody.
Not that anyone cares at this point, but I mean, let's say it's like they say shortly after the Saiyan saga in DBZ Abridged. Has anyone seriously not seen this series before? Hello, Red. It's me, Anaki. The losers. Give us another comparison. Yeah, you look absolutely fine until you turn around and totally have your tail sticking out.
Basically.
As long as no one looks at your tail, you're fine. Yeah, no, you got this. You're totally good. Right?
Pretty much. I should go check out. Yeah, it's a double materia growth. The problem is I am losing a materia slot on it.
It's also stronger than what you got, so...
Yeah.
Now you just need to move that all, or whatever that is you gotta put there. Because you have
I'll deal with that once I've got everybody back.
Yeah, I guess, to be fair at this point, right?
Yeah, like I said, I'll deal with that once I've got everybody back. Barrett, he can't be doing anything stupid. I mean, it's Barrett Wallace.
Yeah. He only does smart things.
Basically.
Pause for a second, and then just rabid laughter. Alright, I'll go stop him. Pretty much, right?
Mm-hmm. And everybody's starting to die. You're right, Yuffie. You actually do get to sit this one out. Hey, she asked. Alright, so now that I've got materia. Exchange. And yeah, that was... I lose my ability to use Lightning Sword for the time being. You know, that's actually okay at the moment.
Cover, Shiva.
You have fire off, so I'll go ahead and swap out fire for Shiva. I want to give you revive because you have cure. Give you sense.
Put revive on the white mage.
That's why I don't want to give it to Cloud. I don't want him to have both the healing and the resurrection.
I meant Aerith.
Aerith is pretty fucking loaded. She has Ice All, she has E-Skill, and it's the one that actually has stuff on it. She has Quake, and she has both Chokamage and Shiva. Aerith is fucking loaded. Guess I'll heal on Tifa too. It's kind of useless as it is, but I want more AP toward Asuna. Shit, do I want Asuna? I think because Cloud's got a double up. That should do that. So let's go ahead and save because I'm actually gonna run around on the lower level and do some random combat before Genova. I'm not even worried about my Fury at the moment. Because guess what? I remember there's stealing I need to do here. And it's actually kind of useful stealing considering I was just complaining about how, holy shit, I need an armor upgrade. You just signed off.
Yes, I did.
And first claim the all material that Yuffie wasn't letting me have previously. And the mooks here...
Why are they attacking you when they totally shouldn't be?
Because I'm not wearing my disguise anymore. So they're seeing Intruder. Luckily they don't hurt very much, they just...
Put you to sleep, which is...
Especially since, you know, the chick who's got the limit break, she's working on stealing, because I kind of want what they have. Wake up, woman! I wish I had the sneak glove. I don't care if Aerith's asleep. Am I blind? I think I'm blind.
You're asleep. Sure.
Rare steals. check to make sure if I'm blind. Yep, I'm blind. Give me your damn armor! I know you have armor. And considering I'm really starting to feel like everybody aside from maybe Cloud and Tifa who have the carbon bangles is out of date on their stuff, I would like to do something about it. Like, holy shit, I would like to do something about it. You know what? I think the fact that I'm having difficulty getting the steel now, I think this is making up for the fact that I got Yuffie in 2 fights. I really think this is making up for the fact that I got Yuffie in 2 fights right here. Ah, got one of them. Unfortunately, since she might spread damage, I need to jack the other one first. Well, I can go ahead and have a blind chick swing at him. Alright, one down. Which means there's only one guy that's constantly blinding me now. Of course, I still need to get his steel. Got it. You know what? I'll go ahead and save Tifa's thing for Genova. Alright, that was that. Okay, so Aerith by default gets the first one because she needs the frigging... Yeah. It's got absolutely no evasion and no magic defense, but that's fine because it also has more materia slots, which I really want right now. Actually... Exchange. Hit him there. And then give her elemental fire. Because I'm pretty sure Genova has some fire attacks. And the other two have carbon bangles, so... I'll leave them with the carbon bangles and just give the second Shinra Beta to someone who actually kind of did it. As you can probably tell, the whole point of that was basically to give Aerith an armor upgrade. Now, I'm actually going to use a tent for the first time in this game. Get everybody back up to 100%. And then Cloud needs 2. Girls each need one. Saving. So, shall we go pick a fight with Genova?
Well, we can save it as an opener for the next one. This is supposed to be a cliffhanger.
I'd rather go give Genova at least a shot now. Besides, I can open the next video by kicking a soccer ball into Red's face.
I opened a company selling landmines that look like prayer mats. Profits are going through the roof. I know, it's a bad joke. And apparently Will Smith is going to be in the Suicide Squad movie. As Deadshot of all people. He's white, but lots of things point him as black, so I'm not even going to be upset about it.
How do you keep missing? Sure.
Because you're blind and you're furious.
I'm missing with magic! Blind shouldn't matter here.
Well, if you're blind and... To be fair, if we go back to Full Metal Alchemist with, what's his name using fire alchemy, once he lost his eyes, he had to basically be told where to fire.
On the upside, I've got almost full limit meters across the board. Actually, I do have full limit meters across the board because he just hit me with a grenade. Oh, wow! Fuck you too, game. You didn't see that, did you?
No.
I did a steal just for the hell of it, and guess what?
Why?
I have 3 Shinra Betas.
Sweet.
After all the effort I went through to get 2 in the previous fight, and I got it just for doing whatever, and the Wind Slash, that's a weapon upgrade for Yuffie, right?
I believe so, yeah.
Yes. She's not in my party at the moment, so I can't give it to her, but yes.
I remember right, the Wind Slash was like a fan or something. Some retarded looking thing. But it's one of the better weapons she gets until...
I don't care about you guys.
You're mooks. No one cares about you. It's like, and look at you. You don't even have a name tag. You've got no chance. Look, I'll tell you what. Just lie down and pretend to be dead. Pretty much, right?
Basically.
I'm just wondering, where does that guy go?
He vanishes because this is a Final Fantasy, and dead bodies vanish if they weren't already dead before you got there. You know that.
But the 2 other dead bodies in the room that don't vanish.
They were dead before we got here.
That makes no sense.
It's Final Fantasy. It's not supposed to make sense. Let's fight Genova.
Because fuck you.
Well, that was an amazing Tifa limit.
At least everyone else got one. Seal evil, because fuck your spells.
No, I need the healing wind at the moment.
Oh. Good thing you got the upgraded sword. Not that it really matters, you're using limit break, but...
Besides, I don't think Seal Evil works on Genova.
Doesn't it have something you want her to use on whoever happens to have,
You're thinking of the second one. I know what you're thinking of, but you are definitely thinking of the second one. That's a much better Tifa limit.
Yeah, yeah! I can't wait till she gets suplex, because then you can just suplex things that are not supposed to be suplex. Oh dear. Hello, Sheila. Yeah, yeah!
Mm-hmm.
Making up for that first miss.
Not just that.
It's funny, the first round was literally a hit and a miss.
Mm-hmm.
And now we go, yeah, yeah!
Pretty much. And then Cloud deals with Tifa dying.
Have fun with gas.
Are you noticing a trend here?
Yes. It keeps hitting Tifa, and Tifa's just like, no, fuck you.
Huh. That almost could have been troublesome. Have anything? Nothing. Okay. Well, that's going to be a healing wind on her next turn.
Indeed. Steals.
Damn, missed on the somersault.
Oh, well, you got the first one. Healing wind right after you cast heal.
Hey, I'm at full health. You're not the guard scorpion.
Apparently she wants to be. Miss.
You can't miss on Beat Rush.
I'm gonna hit cross slash and try and paralyze the bitch.
Alright, tried it. Braver's more damage.
This might be troublesome.
Except not.
Eat missiles, bitch.
Crap, I had made her defend. That's fine. Well, that's gonna be a limit break for Aerith. And Tifa.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You're hitting that a lot this fight. Die, you fucking piece of shit! Jesus H. I forgot how much of it. Will you stop trying to cast that on her? Okay, it finally worked. Tifa really does kind of depend on her limit breaks, though.
I don't care if it missed it. Yeah, Tifa deserved that kill. I mean, goddamn, that was basically her show.
Considering she literally got more limit breaks off in that one fight than
Yeah.
Pretty sure that if she didn't already have somersault, she would have gotten it.
Probably.
And
That's
yeah,
why I kind of let her have the point toward level 2. Because, yeah, that was totally her show.
no, he hasn't been carrying this thing around. He is this thing. Through a combination of livestream bullshit, Sephiroth refusing to die, and Genova, Sephiroth can be anywhere as long as the live stream exists, basically. Which, considering the live stream is eternal. I mean, he's harder to get rid of than freaking Freddy.
Basically. Yoink! I really hope you didn't think I was going to walk out of that room without that.
Considering that if you fail to get it then and there, you can't.
Exactly.
It basically means that you'll never be able to get...
You can still get Master Summon without it. It's just a royal bitch and a half. And it involves Emerald Weapon.
And the only way you're going to have even half a chance is if you remember to go into materia. Because that's the only way to survive that fight long enough to actually cause enough damage to even think about killing the fucking thing.
I'll just set someone with KOTRW Summon and then set everybody with Mime and don't set anything else.
Let's just face it, getting that set up though is...
Not that hard, actually.
So cute. What do you mean cute? Right. Well, why don't you use that Sailor Super Pajamas? I guess.
You're very loud.
I'm doing the leaning forward thing. Nobody's looking for me.
I know exactly where you're going, Yuffie.
And not a single one of us is surprised. You're going to the one place where you can make some money in this shithole of a town.
Hey, I like Costa del Sol.
The problem is, when you go in to try and buy the house, if you don't buy it then and there, I don't think the guy will let you buy it again. Like
No, you can come back when you have the money. You're being very quiet. I keep bringing this up.
My headset is weird. I apologize.
I keep bringing it up because, you know, anybody who might watch this in the future is going to go, what the fuck is Karasagi saying?
Like I said, my headset's weird and I do apologize. I've probably accidentally driven over it with my chair a couple times.
Maybe you should get a new headset. Once we're done streaming, I'll link you to the headset I've got, because you can tell it's pretty decent.
Yeah, it's just, like I said, I've driven over mine a couple times, and mine's just a cheap one because I just needed an emergency one, and I was kind of short on cash at the time.
Mine was only 25 bucks.
Like I said, the only reason I have this one is because the last one I had was a really nice one. I mean, you probably remember it. But, I got pissed off one day and basically broke it and got pissed off at it and broke it more and basically said, fuck it.
Did I mention my co-commentator occasionally has rage issues?
I suffer from a good handful of the 7 deadly sins. Typically sloth and or gluttony or something like that, but occasionally wrath breaks through.
Where was this? Right, so I'm gonna just step outside and inside the bar.
Inside the bar. Not that. Back.
I know. I was kicking red because I can. I don't see it. What are you talking about?
Look at this front of it. there's... So,
I was just gonna step outside real quick and save. Because as long as I don't go to North Corel, I can come back. And in fact, that's actually what I'm gonna end up doing. Because I want to show off what everybody's doing in town when they're not with you.
and if you waste a whole bunch of time and healing items and whatnot, I mean, you could, in theory, work up enough gil to buy Costa del Sol.
Theoretically.
Theoretically.
But I'll be honest, that I would buy...
For the sake of a live stream, that's not...
Well, that, and I would buy Infinite Gold Saucer before I bought Costa del Sol. So, yeah, I guess... I guess that's about it for the night. I'm going to abuse my four-legged party member while we're closing up shop, because I'm kind of an asshole like that.
I thought I was...
What can I say? Red's not really one of my favorite party members. So, yeah. I guess that's it for tonight, and next time... Well, next time we'll probably get to Minigame Heaven or Minigame Hell, depending upon your perspective of the minigames. Any closing remarks from you?
I am the Kurosaki, and this is my favorite spot on the Citadel.
Mass Effect fanboy. Anyway, so, yeah, until next time.
Later.
Mm-hmm.